because you love me. You gave me wings and made me fly. You touched my hand, I could touch the sky. I lost my faith, you gave it back to me. You said no star was out of reach. You stood by me and I stood tall. I had your love, I had it all. I'm grateful for each day you gave me. Maybe I don't know that much, but I know this much is true. I was blessed because I was loved by you. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me, lifted me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause you believed. I'm everything I am because you love me. You were always there for me, the tender love that carried me, a light in the dark, shining your love into my life. You've been my inspiration. Through the lies, you were the truth. My world is a better place because of you. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the very best in me, lifted me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause I know you believed. I'm everything I am because you love me. I'm everything I am because you love me. Thank you. Beautiful song. Celine Dion, Johnny Mathis, a number of different folks.
E.J. Lynn Jacobs.
There. Yeah, no. All right. So, good morning again. So good to have y'all here. So good to be here. It's been a journey. So the talk title today is Love Heals and Restores. And boy, do I have a lot of wonderful sharings about that. And that screen's, I can kind of see it, but that's all right. Anyway, I recently went through a cancer journey, and so I had to finish it by going and getting radiation. And when we talk about love heals and restores, my friend Sandy insisted that she come with me during those sessions. I didn't realize how valuable that support is when we're going through times like that. And I'm, I could do it, typical, right? And I said, no, accept it. Part of healing and restoration is that we accept the help from others, and we accept the support, we accept the love. And what I realized, because I ended up being over there for like 4 hours the first day, because they have to do all this measuring and stuff before they do the radiation. And what I didn't realize was just having her there kept me in a space of being okay. I wasn't thrilled, but she said, I'm surprised when you walked out that you were okay. And I said, yeah, because you were here. The other thing, get somebody who is loud and bold. She kept going up to the nurse's station and saying, so when is she coming out? What's going on? And I'm like, oh my gosh. Not only that, everybody remembered her. And so when I came back, she couldn't come with me. I had to go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. She couldn't come Friday. They go, where's your friend? Where's your friend? And I said, oh, she couldn't come. Oh, that's too bad. We miss her. And oh my gosh. So just remember that. The other experience that I want to share is, and maybe you had this and maybe you haven't. I haven't been in this kind of a journey before, but there were nurses there. I had one nurse. I mean, they were all really sweet, but one nurse was like, that's okay. You hold on to my hand if it gets uncomfortable. You hold on to me. And they were giving me hugs and kisses and, oh my God. And I'm like, wow, if you got to go through this, go through it with people that love what they're doing, that love being of service to you. And that's really what life is about, isn't it? So I felt a week, I think last week, I think it was Sunday, so I was done on Friday. The same friend that assisted me lost her cat. And she named him Walter Starkey. Do you know who Walter Starkey is? Okay, Walter Starkey is a spiritual teacher. She named her cat Walter Starkey, okay? And Walter Starkey used to hang out with Joel S. Goldsmith, and now I'm getting into all of these teachers. But somehow he got out, and she's had him for 16 years, and he has not come back. So I said, he just had to go on a kitty walkabout, and he just had to go, and I said, so think about this. He's just going, Lord Almighty, I'm free at last. And so she goes, I like that. I'm going to use that when I'm crying and missing Walter. And I said, the other thing is, because those little beings, whether it's our children, our friends, our animals, when they're with us, they bring that sense of joy. They bring a presence. I know Haley took over her dog from her mom when her mom passed. And now Haley is like connected to that dog, right? That you never had before. And that heart. I mean, it's amazing. But there's so much love when we focus on it and we see it. And that helps restore us during times of difficulty. So there's a story I found, and it was about a woman who visited an animal shelter looking for a dog or a cat. You can replace whatever you want. And she walked through rows of the excited puppies barking for attention. In the far corner sat an older dog. The dog had been abandoned and later injured. One leg never healed correctly. It didn't bark. The dog didn't jump. And it simply sat quietly with its head lowered. Oh, can you see that? The shelter volunteer explained that no one wanted him because he was old and damaged. The woman knelt beside him, and for the first time, the dog slowly lifted his head and looked into her eyes. She adopted him that day. During the first few weeks, the dog remained fearful. He hid behind furniture. He flinched when people moved suddenly. He seemed unable to trust. But the woman never demanded that he change. She simply loved him. Every day she spoke gently to him. Every day she sat beside him. Every day she showed him kindness. Months later, something remarkable happened. The dog began wagging his tail. Then he began greeting her visitors and her friends. Then he started playing again. The injury remained, the limp never disappeared, but the fear began to heal. His body was not fully restored, but his spirit was. The love he received reminded him that the world was safe again. And I think we all feel like that sometimes. And isn't that true for us? Many of us carry invisible limps, old hurts, old disappointments, old stories. And love does not erase the scars, but it restores our capacity to trust, hope, and live fully once again. So true, right? Oh, so if we go to the next slide, we're speaking today about the divine love and that lives at the center of every soul, our soul. And when we remember we've got that love present, it's always there, it's always present. The love that Ernest Holmes, the founder of Science of Mind, described as the very nature of God. And it's the love that holds us when we feel broken, strengthens us when we feel weak, and gently restores us when life has left us wounded. I was with my tenant, and we're good friends, and she has, we became good friends, and she actually showed up before the shutdown of COVID, so she's been with me ever since. And I sat in the car, and we were going to lunch, and I just remember I started crying, and she just put her hands on my shoulder and said, and I said, gosh, I'm so frustrated, this is taking so long for me to feel better. She said, think about how beautifully your body has supported you for 72 years without a blip. I thought, oh my gosh. So I really felt like that was something that I can hold on to. Because as we walk around, divine love says you are greater than anything that has happened to you. Always. Healing happens when we stop identifying with our wounds and start identifying with our wholeness. And that's the journey I'm embarking on right now. The seed does not become a tree by focusing on the darkness around it. It grows by responding to the life within it. And I really thought about that. If we go to the next slide, I thought about I was driving up and I go, oh yeah, I remember that. Do you remember the book, The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown? Okay, remember the movie? Whew, pretty darn violent, right? There was a part in it where one of the characters, he was, what do they call it, self-flagellation, where he's beating himself with the whip. I think the crazy part of some beliefs is that you need to pay for your sins like every day, and he'd beat himself. I was doing that to my body, and I allowed myself to be present to, I wasn't grateful for what was happening. And, sometimes, when our bodies hurt, we unconsciously treat them like an adversary. We treat them like, I'm going to flog you until you're better. We become angry, disappointed, that's all the things, and impatient with our bodies. Whether it's a knee that's a problem or a back or what I've got going on, the body is our faithful companion, and we need to remember that. It's there for us. And even when we feel like it's betrayed us, it never has. Every day it's working tirelessly on our behalf. Think about all of the ways that our bodies take care of us. I was swallowing some vitamins the other morning, and I thought, the people that have the illness where they forget how to swallow, thank you for allowing me to swallow. The cells are repairing, the tissues are rebuilding, systems are restoring balance, always, every day. Deepak Chopra talked about how we are constantly renewing and ageless, always, if we remember that and we embrace that. Much of this work happens without our awareness that our bodies are part of our genuine self, our true self. It is listening, it is responding, and it's doing its best job for us, always, regardless of what we're going through physically, mentally, emotionally. When we meet our body and ourself with kindness rather than criticism, we create an environment where healing can flourish. So as we do that, I started getting into what is going on that I'm not allowing myself to love myself, to honor myself. And so much in our society, I hear people say, well, you're sure taking a long time. It's like, It is what it is. It takes what it takes. And whatever happens, give yourself that beautiful moment to allow your body to follow its own divine process. It could be somebody who has a surgery and they're up and around in 3 weeks, where somebody else is not up and around in 3 weeks. They maybe it take 3 months, 3 years. We don't know. Because for everybody, they have a different journey, and every body is different. So I felt like when the recovery was stretching from weeks into months, I started to feel, like I said, discouraged and frustrated and kind of disconnected. And I started to journal, and I started to go, wait a minute, you know this stuff? Come on, girl. Use the spiritual practices that you already know. And if I get teary-eyed, it's just that I'm in a place of deep surrender, of gratitude for what's happening with me, rather than, I can't go see my grandkids, I can't, and creating all of this negative stuff. Because what if the period of recovery is not about fixing something? And that's kind of where my brain goes, and probably most of us in our society. What if it's an invitation to deepen our relationship to ourselves? And as I was journaling, I said, oh, yeah, that is so, so true. So as we do that, go ahead. Where are we? I can't see the slide. We're on the heart, self-healing. I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. So we're next, and then go to the next slide. So as we do that, I realized that the great spiritual teacher Howard Thurman wrote, "The movement of the spirit is always toward greater connection and belonging." And I thought, that's where I'm at right now. Love dissolves the illusion that we are alone. And I don't necessarily feel like I was alone, and maybe sometimes you do. But what I felt was that I was not connecting to spirit. I was not connecting and allowing that support and that love and that harmony to come into me. So I realized that, that there's a daily practice. And I thought, well, what if I do a daily practice of self-healing? Because self-love is a spiritual practice. If we go to the next slide, resting when rest is needed. It's like, oh, I should be up. I should be doing things. This is what I'm saying to myself. Speaking kindly to ourselves. No, it's okay. It's okay. Allowing help from others, like my friend and my tenant and whoever else has offered to help me. Trusting the healing process. That whatever is going on within my body and within myself, that healing process is unique to me and like to each and every one of you, regardless of what it is. Releasing unrealistic expectations. Well, I used to do a lot before this. I would drive here, drive down to Ventura, see my guy, hang out with my guy Art, drive home, go down to Orange County, drive back from Orange County, go back home, come back up here. Get it? A little cycle. And as I'm at home, because I'm not able to do all that yet, not yet, I'm realizing that it's time for me to be more present with me and my life. And I invite you, when you have those times of quiet, whether it's forced or not, to be present to yourself and not run on the hamster wheel. And celebrate the small victories. Every time that I can stand for an hour and I feel pretty good about it, that's a victory. Every time that I can go shopping by myself, that's a victory. And celebrating that in your life in ways that maybe you're not present to. Maybe you're not going through a healing crisis. Celebrate the friendships you have, possibly. Celebrate that we have our beautiful animals that support us if you have animals. Celebrate that we have this gorgeous gorgeous place that we live in. We are blessed, and I celebrate that. I love to take my walking meditations and look at the squirrels running around and the birds, and we have parrots by my house. Do you have parrots up here? Yeah, I know, and they're sitting on the wire, and they're beautiful, and we try to get them to talk, but they're not cooperating. Anyway, so it really is, about understanding and being present to that. The simple healing practice that I felt that I needed to shift, and what we do in here, we say a lot of affirmations. We say things, if you go to the next slide, and this is the practice that I started to do. So placing your hand over your heart, and another, if you have anything, maybe you have a bum knee or your hip's hurting or your leg, and place your hand there or here. I'm going to place mine here. Take a slow breath and then silently repeat, and you could say it to yourself silently. I am surrounded by love. My body is guided by divine intelligence. Every cell is responding to wholeness. I release judgment and choose compassion. I trust the timing of my healing. Love heals, love restores, love renews. So there's some things that I realized about myself because I'm kind of a type A personality. Oh, you think? Anyway, perhaps, the greatest lesson for me has been as I'm journaling, that I don't have to earn my worth through productivity. Wow, right? I don't have to prove my value through achievement. Oh, I'm getting teary-eyed when I wrote this out. You do not have to be fully healed to be fully lovable. You can be healing and still be loved. The divine sees your wholeness even while you are healing. The divine sees your strength even when you feel weak. My friend Sandy said to me, "You're so brave." I don't feel brave, but I'm taking those words in. The divine sees your light even on difficult days. So today, offer yourself that same compassion that I'm offering to myself and that you would offer to a friend. And trust the wisdom of your body. Receive the love that surrounds you. Oh, and may you always remember, love points the way. Oh, thanks. I'm verklempt. And, gosh darn it. I remember Joel Osteen, I was watching him on TV once, he starts crying, he goes, "You must think I'm a big old baby." Why not? Oh, so the body follows its own divine process. Remember that. And like I said, when the recovery stretches from weeks to months, and when we feel discouraged, just allow and love yourself. So just know that with that, and I'm just I want to read this last part, and I want to invite you. There were 3 things as I'm journaling. It says, where in my life do I need healing? And I wasn't looking at a physical. That's just a question. Where have I forgotten my own worthiness? And this has all come up during these months that I've been healing. And what would happen if I trusted that divine love is already working within me? What if I trusted that divine love is already working within me? Because it's not outside of us, it's a process within us. So I'm going to read something, and then we're going to sing a song that I taught you a while ago. So just taking another deep breath, and I'm going to read this and listen. I am surrounded by divine love. I am held in divine love. I'm healed by divine love. I am restored by divine love. Every cell of my body, every thought of my mind, and every feeling of my heart responds to love's healing presence. I release the past. I embrace my wholeness. I allow love to flow through me and bless the world. And that's one I want you to anchor in your heart and say with me and repeat after me. I allow love to flow through me and bless the world. I allow love to flow through me and bless the world. So the song was a song when I went and visited another spiritual center, and I liked it because it's a simple chant. And it goes like this. Only love enters here. Breathe it in, take it everywhere. And well, it's just, if you could get that. Only love enters here. Breathe it in, take it everywhere. Only peace enters here. Breathe it in, take it everywhere. Only love fills my heart. Breathe it in, take it everywhere. Only love fills my heart. Breathe it in, take it everywhere. And slow, take love everywhere. Take love everywhere. Beautiful. Thank you, beloveds. Oh, thank you. Hey, you know, it's all about, sometimes we got to be vulnerable, yeah? Thank you, beloveds. We're going to have another solo, and anybody in June have a birthday? Not. Oh, thank God, Robert. Okay. There's times when we don't have anybody in a room of 20 people. So, thank you, Robert, for having a birthday.
Okay. Well, the song I'm about to do kind of sprang to mind, and I hadn't thought about it for quite a long time. It's a song by John Lennon. It's one of the lesser-known songs by John Lennon. Some of you may remember it. I'm calling it Science of Mind Games. But it's really called Mind Games. You'll see what it's about. 3, 4. We're playing those mind games together, pushing the barriers, planting the seeds. We're playing the mind gorilla, chanting the mantra, peace on earth. We all been playing those mind games forever. Some kind of druid dudes lifting the veil and doing the mind gorilla. Some call it magic, the search for the grail. Love is the answer, and you know that for sure. Love is a flower gotta let it grow. Keep on playing those mind games forever. Faith in the future, out of the now. You just can't beat those mind gorillas. Absolute elsewhere in the stones of your mind. Yeah, we're playing those mind games forever, projecting our images in space and time. Yes is the answer, and you know that for sure. Yes is surrender. You gotta let it go. So keep on playing those mind games together, doing the ritual, dancing the sun. Millions of mind gorillas, putting the soul power to the karmic wheel. Keep on playing those mind games forever, raising the spirit of peace and love. Love is the answer, and you know that for sure. Love is a flower. You gotta let it grow. You gotta let it grow. So who remembers that song? Yeah, and so you might have heard the one line or one word in there. He was not talking about apes. Gorillas, being mind gorillas. That's warriors is what he meant. Not apes.
I've never heard the word gorilla in that song. Never, ever.
It's in there.
Yeah, and it's a reminder, right, for us to get out of the head into the heart, out of the head into the heart, right? Because we listen to the head so much, and it doesn't always tell us the truth, and we don't like that, do we? All right. Well, I think we're going to do. When are we doing the cake? I think after this. We're gonna do all this first, and then we're gonna do it. All right, so we have a tip jar, and so if you liked what you heard, then you can generously support our musicians, and great music, always, 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 always. And the thing that we would like try to pick songs for them. We quit doing that a long time ago. You know why? They pick the best ones. Right? It's like they always pick ones, they find things, and it's fabulous. So it's really, we just allow them to be, which is great. Oh, okay. So where are we? Oh, and then this is our time of conscious giving, but also a time where we are grateful, for what we have. And so if you want to do Venmo, we have that. You could do a screenshot on your phone. That's a way to do it. You could do cash, checks, whatever you feel comfortable with. I was going through my finances, and then I said, oh, I forgot this, I forgot that. So I wrote a couple tithe checks out because sometimes, we get busy, and I've been a little busy. Anyway, so with that, let's say, are we doing, oh, Robert, are you being woo, all right, Robert's going to be the tithe man. All right, so let's say our conscious giving statement together. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal, bless, and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. So grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so
And knowing that we are blessed, we give gratitude for all the abundance we have in our lives. We bless the tithes and the offerings that we have just given, knowing they come back to us multiplied, and they come forth into our lives in exactly the way that we need them. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. And so it is. Amen. All right. We have some more. Or is this time? Now we time? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So, Robert, you're going to have to walk up here. I know, right? He gets to celebrate himself. And that, was it your son's birthday too? Why don't you, yeah, well.
My daughter's birthday and granddaughter's birthday is on June 8th.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay, okay.
Grandson's birthday.
I love it. Well, let's all sing to all of them.
My nephew's birthday is today.
Oh, there you go. We got lots of people we get to celebrate, right? Oh, yeah, and Roxy's mom.
Okay, said candle lit. We better do this first.
Okay, so hand a candle to Robert. Hand him one.
Take one.
There you go. Okay. Oh, very nice. How gallant. He is handing her the candle. All right, so ready to sing?
Oh, okay. 1, 2. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Blow those candles.
Woo! Awesome. Okay, I couldn't help myself. I was in the store and I got a Oreo chocolate cake. But then I brought healthy stuff too. I cut up some strawberries, okay, some organic strawberries. So if you're on a diet, you can still come and have a little bite to eat, okay?
Oreo chocolate cake is
It is. That's what I'm affirming. Every cell in my body is working harmoniously with it. Oh my gosh, so great. All right, so we have what we call a Science of Mind magazine, and I think we have one left in the back. Denise, yes? We got the new ones? Woohoo! Okay, so these are 2 months. What they have in their articles, they have a daily, I'm going to writing and a prayer on it or an affirmation, so they're really great. So you can actually take an old copy and read it, and it'll fit. But anyway, it's $12, so if you're interested, go see the lovely Denise in the back. Now, what else do we have going on? Santa Barbara, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, June 27th. All right. Right here.
We're going to talk about the nature of time and reading cards.
Oh, so Brian said they're going to talk about the nature of time and reading cards. So come join him if you'd like to learn a little bit more. How to access, I think tarot reading is more about accessing your inner wisdom. So if you want to learn more about that, come join Brian. It's $10, right? Five? Oh, oh, such a deal. Okay, it's fabulous. And a free reading. Oh, even better. Okay. Oh, yeah, the new one? Okay, thank you, Denise. The new magazines are in the back for, what is it? July, August? Okay, perfect. All right, and then, oh, yeah. Larry Traeger is one of the people that's at our healing fair. Does he ever go to the tarot readings? I mean, your thing, Brian? Yeah, does he ever come to your group?
I've been to see him.
Yeah, anyway, so Larry is great because he did something a little unique last time, and he did what he called a soul reading. So he kind of reads what's going on with you. And he's going to be here on Sunday, July 19th. And if you'd like to, I think how many? We have 8 slots. So if you would like to experience that's 25. And it's actually, it's about 10 to 15 minutes. It depends on how much your soul wants to talk. So, but anyway, it was great. I remember I had him do that before my surgery, and it was right on about what I needed to do in order to step into the experience. So come join us for that, and that would be right after church. And then Kundalini Yoga, yay, with Joanne Murmis, and she's right here. So if you'd like to experience live yoga here in the sanctuary, it is $10, and it's at 8:30. So come join us on Saturdays. It's a great way to get rid of the tension in your body. I've been back to teaching yoga, thank God. So it's helping me. And Spruced Up Saturday, so the lovely Lava Bai, I saw her online. So she does a mingling, in other words, a support group at 9 a.m. online. And then she does the decluttering group from 10 to 12. So if you'd like to join her online on Saturdays, please do. She's been doing that as a service for years, and we're so grateful for her. So it's if you have something to get done, you want to finish writing a paper, you want to do your taxes, or you want to clean up whatever, you could use that and use the support. Okay, and then, because I can't see that so much, and then Roxy is this is the Blessing Circle. So we do online Wednesdays at 11 a.m. We do prayer support. If you need prayer, go online, go to our website, and then you're able to click in and come live and ask for support. If not, email us, and we'll support you in that regard too. And then we have our Friday online spirit study. So we're doing the book, Roxy's doing the book, The Trust Frequency. It's free. You can join us at 11, and people read parts of the book. They do a discussion, so it's a spiritual book study discussion, and it's really great. So come join us for that. And I think, what else is next? Love Transforms the Heart. So Roxy and I will be here. Roxy's giving the talk, but I'll be here as well. And yeah, it'll be lovely. So come join us. It's Father's Day next Sunday. I know it. So anybody a dad here? Yes. And oh, a dog dad, a cat dad. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, it's so great. So we'll be celebrating Father's Day next week. And, you know, I think what we'll do is probably, if you have, you know, a picture on your phone or you have something of your father or a father figure, bring it next week, and we'll put up some candles and put it on the table. And let's honor our fathers next week, because I think that's a great way for them to become more present with us again, because we never forget them, do we? Yeah, you know, it's amazing. Okay, I think we're ready to pray out. Yeah? All right, so let's circle up. And what we do here, we make a circle, and if you're comfortable, you can hold hands. If not, it's okay. And allow yourselves to feel that divine presence. Allow yourself to feel that connection to spirit. As you're coming into the circle, see and visualize that divine love coming down through your crown chakra into your heart. As you bring that divine love into your heart, as you're touching each other, I'm putting my hands out for the Zoom room, allow that love to now circle around this circle in the sanctuary. We're sending it out to EJ and George as well, and everybody on Zoom. So I'm so grateful knowing that Spirit is always guiding us. And when there's tough times in our lives, we know that we have that beautiful support always. We are awakened. We allow ourselves to be supported by others. We allow the love to come in as and through us. We allow ourselves to be supported by all that there is. And we surrender up any sense of needing to do it ourselves, and we allow. And in that allowing, we know that Spirit is taking care of us, blessing us, loving us, kissing us on our cheeks, and just bringing us joy and balance into our hearts. We have an affirmation that we say here together. Miracles follow miracles. Wonders always increase. And we give thanks for this amazing day. And so it is.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Hey, Darren.
Are we safe to talk?
Well, they haven't turned off the recording yet.
I better. I hear you. I'll just be quiet. I'll try to be quiet. That's a challenge for me.
Okay.
I see you, Lava.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who am I talking to?
I'm Genevieve.
Oh, Genevieve. Are you the one I said stay after and I'll meet you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Darylyn. I have the yellow sweatshirt on with what's her name? What's that? Tweety
Yes.
Bird. Okay, and then Lava
Yes.
is going to. She's in charge. She's now the co-host, right, Lava?
Yeah, Roxy still has the recording going on.
Okay.
She's
We'll
working
we'll
on
hold
it.
out for a minute.